Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, Jesse James Adventures. I'm Jesse James. Nice to meet you all. Just wanted to take a few moments here and introduce myself. This is known as Southwest Florida. It's beautiful down here. This is a canal next to where I live at the present moment in time. 2 weeks ago it was bone dry. We were bone dry. We were 12 inches in drought, at least. And within, I'll say 2 weeks, I don't think it's been 14 days, but we have received 30 inches of rain. I may be off an inch or two, but I know last week at one time we had 20 inches and flooding down in the Everglades, which, okay, it's the Everglades, but compared to we were bone dry. But this is a canal. It goes to a river, which we'll do some magnet fishing there and some metal detecting on a little park beach, maybe in the water. Metal detecting, I own a Bounty Hunter 1100. It's 150 bucks. Does okay. I haven't found nothing other than a sterling silver pendant. My brother Frank James used it and found a pendant of, I think it was 850 with some gems in it, which probably wasn't real, but the sterling silver was, at least. But this is a canal, and it filled up in the last 2 weeks. But we do magnet fishing, metal detecting on the beach mostly. I haven't really found permissions or even looked. Just getting into all this. Now that I bought all the equipment, I figured I would start a YouTube channel. I'm out there doing whatever I want to do anyhow, so might as well film it. Give you guys something to watch, maybe? I don't know. But as you saw from the pictures, my places, that was my first sights of alligators, and I had been here for 3 years, and that was probably about 2.5 years. That was during the drought too. They were hanging out in the water big time, anywhere they could find water. They were big boys, 8-10 foot. They were in a state park. It might be a reserve, but I'll look up that later. Web. I don't usually tell people where I'm at. I'll make a point of that. But we'll mostly be in Southwest Florida. I am getting ready to go on vacation back home in the Show Me State for Mom's 76th birthday. So there'll be some videos from up there, floating creek, birthday, maybe. I don't know how much of the birthday party weekend will be on video with Mom and family, but there'll be some. I'm in Southwest Florida, which is, I believe the northern part is Sarasota, which is just south of Tampa Bay and Bradenton. That's north. To the south, which is the Everglades, which when my brother was down, he went and visited He said he wasn't safe unless he was moving on his bike, and then he was still scared that he'd be an alligator out in the road. So that'll be interesting to go down and look at. Remember, alligators can run up to 40 miles an hour, so it's probably best not to get out and remotely even get close to one. But especially in the spring when he was down there, because they don't hibernate, but they don't move very much in the wintertime. Winter. Mid to upper 30s at the lowest here. And then daytime's usually 60, 70 degrees sunny. So, yeah, that's winter. For me, coming from the Show Me State. Yeah, okay. But, so we'll do some adventures, hiking, aka looking for signs of Bigfoot. Which, yeah, I do believe in that. And if you don't, that's cool. I understand. But if you don't, and you got woods, go out and walk through your woods. And then come back to the YouTube channel, not mine, Colorado Bigfoot. Watch any of his videos, and you tell me there's not something out there in the woods that's world champion of hide and seek. But, so this is a Coolpix L32, and it does zoom. Now, I originally bought an aftermarket GoPro aftermarket one. 99% of my purchases have been on eBay. The metal detector came from Bounty Hunter, which I'm enjoying. I'd like to get a 3300. That's my next step up eventually, but I have a bigger purchase to make before I do that. And I would say that the 3300 is pretty much compared to the AT Pro by Garrett, which is a nice machine, but I'm cheap and I do things on a budget, so things will be bought at a discount price or done at a discount as much as I can. To the south, I'm 45 minutes to the next nice beach, which is a very, very long beach. And to the north, it's about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half, to the beach, which is my popular beaches to go. I haven't really done much exploring down there. But we will, because why not? State parks for just hiking, walking. I do go out to the islands. There's a few of them. One way down there is awesome for shells. So if you come to Southwest Florida, go all the way down and go out to an island, and you can collect all the shells you want, and large ones. Mostly a populated beach, the one that's 45 minutes that way. Very popular beaches. Like I said, this goes to the river, right over down there, quite a ways. It goes through 2 ponds, which are private communities, senior citizen groups. And then it empties into the river. When you see that little ripple down there, and maybe we'll walk down there and zoom in, you see a little bit better, but for the most part, that's as fast as water moves here in Florida. And I always think when it's moving like that, they got the floodgates open. That's what I say, because sometimes it don't move. It just sits here. Like I said, just wanted to introduce you to the channel. I will be digging out all my gear before I post this video, so it'll be the next clip after this on Sunday when I make sure everything's ready to go back home. Because hopefully Mom wants to go play in the water. At least that's what I'm going to do before I come back down next week or the week after, whatever. But there's a little bit of everything in here. The only thing I haven't seen in here is an alligator, which they say about 4 or 5 years ago there was one, about 4 foot long. Didn't see it, can't prove it. We do some snorkeling. With that camera, it's supposed to be waterproof, but I'm having problems with it. I did some videos thinking I'm going to get a good start, and well, nothing ever goes right. So I'm hoping this goes right, otherwise you won't see this either. But critters usually come out and play. Critters, I mean squirrels and birds, they're usually all over these trees right here in the morning. So we'll see some of that. Enjoy Florida very much. It does cost a little more than Missouri to live down here, but it's worth it to me. I miss my family. I miss what you'll see from the birthday weekend about Missouri. Family and what have you. So that's about me, and hopefully you enjoy the channel.